apartment building this morning. Authorities say the sanitation workers saw smoke and flames coming from the Chili Ave house around 7:30 this morning. The two men started banging on the doors and doing everything they could to wake the people inside. Firefighters arrived and found everyone out safely. One of the sanitation workers suffered minor smoke inhalation. He was taken to the hospital for treatment.
Yes, I would say that they were very lucky and consider those folks heroes for getting the people out safely.
Irvin Dillard was one of the people who managed to escape the fire. He lived here for 15 years.
Glad everybody got out, but stuff you work hard for, you always see it on the news. It's just bad luck, I guess.
The Red Cross is assisting all of the people displaced by the fire. Well, the sanitation workers who are being credited for their actions say they don't feel like heroes at all. Our News' Casey Bortnick has that part of our story from the newsroom.
It was supposed to be their day off. Iliad Rodriguez and Derek Hardy were picking up refuse in the city early this morning because they were off on the Thanksgiving holiday. 8 people are thankful tonight they were in the right place at the right time.
I don't feel like a hero. I feel like I just did what I'm supposed to do.
Iliad Rodriguez says he was driving his sanitation truck down Kenwood Avenue just before 7:30 this morning when he noticed a curtain on fire in the front of this building. He radioed for help and rushed to the door to try to warn those inside. Derek Hardy, who was driving a separate sanitation truck, pulled up to the house at about the same time and rushed over to help. Rodriguez kicked a side door in to get inside. He and Hardy then rescued a little boy and his mother on the first floor, who were unaware the house was on fire. Both then started banging on doors and ringing doorbells until those living on all 3 floors were woken up and helped out of the house. Many are already calling these 2 heroes, whether they like it or not.
I feel that I was put here for a reason. I think the Lord put me here this morning because I don't normally do my route this way. I do it completely different. But this morning I did it this way, and I just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
I did what I would want somebody to do for me or my family. Help. That's what everybody needs to stop worrying about, themselves and think about others.
Rodriguez was treated for minor smoke inhalation and release. The house was a total loss and had to be knocked down. Deputy Chief Scotty Williams says he doesn't believe there were working smoke alarms in the house at the time of the fire, and if these 2 weren't in the right place at the right time, things could have been a lot worse. Amy?
Casey, boy, a lot of good lessons for us, especially during this holiday season. Be aware of our surroundings, and these 2 guys are really humble.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they didn't want the recognition. They both received calls from the mayor, and they're going to be formally recognized in the coming weeks. But they just feel like they were doing what anybody else would have done, and that they're just proud to be able to help.
Well deserved. Casey Bortnick from our newsroom tonight. Well, with the cold weather upon us, most of us just grab our warm winter coat.